Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome along to the Colin Chubbs coverage of the European Championships game between Switzerland and Italy. Myself was Vernon to guide you through the action this afternoon, and after a few technical difficulties, we are now on air. Very good afternoon to you all then, and welcome along to this afternoon's coverage of the game between Switzerland and Italy. And we'll give you the two lineups right now as we build up to kick off in this game, which is taking place at the Olympia Stadion in Berlin for this big round of 16 clash this afternoon. I'll be on my own this afternoon to guide you through the action as Switzerland and Italy look to progress into the next round and into the quarterfinals, where they'll face the winners of the England game tomorrow afternoon. England play. And we've got that game for you here on the commentary hub. So sweat no further. Let's run you through the two teams then. Starting off then in just a second or two with the team that's nominated the home side in this one, Switzerland. And they line up with Jan Sommer in goal, Fabian Shaw, Manuel Akanji, and Ricardo Rodriguez across the back. It's Michel Abisha, Remo Freuler, Granit Xhaka, and Fabian Rieder, with in attack Ruben Vargas, Real Embolo, and Dan Ndoye. Dan Ndoye, Ricardo Rodriguez, Granit Xhaka, Remo Freuler are the men who need to be careful in the Switzerland side, because if they pick up a yellow card and as the Swiss make it through, they'll be suspended for the next round, as will substitute Vincent Serrero and manager Murat Yakin. The referee is from Poland, Simon Marinczek, assisted by Thomas Nowicki and Adam Kubski. Thomas Kowalski is on VAR with Bartosz Frankowski and Bastian Dankert of Germany, while Facundo Tello is the Argentinian on for official duties. He's Gianluigi Donnarumma in goal for Italy, De Lorenzo, Mancini, Bastoni, and Darmian across the back. Cristante for goalie, and Barella in midfield, with Chiesa, Scamacca, and El Shaarawy in attack. Donnarumma, the goalie, Cristante, and Pellegrini on the bench are the players who need to be careful for Italy, because if they place a yellow card along with Luciano Spalletti, if they pick up a yellow card, they will miss the next game. The weather here in Berlin, in the Olympia Stadion in Berlin, is a sunny conditions out there, 29 degrees, with the humidity at 38%. Big game then. What a game is going to be. The atmosphere is already building. The teams are in the huddles, Switzerland and Italy. Now just break off from the huddles to get ready to kick us off in the first round of 16 tie. Italy take on Switzerland. Italy won the European Championships in Euro 2020, which was played in 2021 due to the COVID pandemic. They were looking to get past Switzerland to remain on course to defend their title. Standing in the way in their goal to stop the likes of Gianluca Scamacca, Stefan El Shaarawy, Federico Chiesa, Nicola Barelli, amongst others, and Brian Cristante, amongst others, for Italy is Jan Sommer, who's in goal for Switzerland today. Gianluigi Donnarumma is in front of Vargas, Ndoye, and Bolo, amongst those in the Swiss side, as we're now underway with Switzerland just knocking the ball across the back three and into Fabian Schär, who clears the ball forward, looking for Real Embolo, was in behind early on here. He looked as though he may have just been offside there, Real Embolo, but the flag's not gone up just yet. He comes out for a throw to Switzerland. The flag didn't go up then. Italy thought he was offside as we were underway in this game. 20 seconds gone. It remains Switzerland 0, Italy 0. Switzerland almost getting in early on to open the score there. Granit Xhaka. Good ball forward there into the path of Vargas, who push the ball into the penalty. It takes a wicked deflection of Brian Cristante, who come across to help out from that right hand side across to the left, and that's a good block from Brian Cristante, and he puts it behind for a corner. And that's a good block from Cristante off his knee, behind for the first corner of this round of 16 match, and the round of 16 ties. Manuel Akanji from the back for Switzerland. Fabian Schär is out of the penalty area too. Granit Xhaka is in there. Noah Freuler is in and around the penalty area too. On the edge of the box, that is. The corner is whipped in towards the near post, flicked away. Well there by Mancini. Put back in towards the penalty area. Initially by Rodriguez and cleared away by as Abisha tried to go on the end of the ball. And there's Rodriguez who drops the ball back there to Freuler. And then Freuler, who slipped, managed to be helped out there well by his captain, Granit Xhaka. And Breel Embolo trying to win the header, but Mancini's there first. And now Italy can come forward here. Brilliant bit of play. Nicola Barella is fouled. He's flipped around ball, but he fouls Granit Xhaka. Barella just saying there should have been a free kick to Italy for round ball. And he's not careful, Nicola Barella. He's going to go into the yellow card. And the notebook of the referee going to pick up a yellow card here. It remains 0-0 approaching 2 minutes as we watch on this game. Hello to Paul. Hopefully you're doing well this afternoon. Make sure you tune in to Paul later, guys. He's going to be bringing you Germany against Denmark this evening for you on the commentary. I'm spending with you this afternoon for Switzerland against Italy. As here comes Rodriguez for Switzerland into Manuel Akanji of Manchester City. Then he's back with Fabian Schär of Newcastle. Now here comes Ricardo Rodriguez, as the ball's played forward over the top there, and he runs almost out of play for goal kick. Remo Freuler was trying to get in behind there for Switzerland, but he couldn't latch on to the end of it. It remains 0-0 in this game, and we can keep you up to date with some breaking transfer news, and just receiving some breaking transfer news, and which will bring you very, very shortly regarding Leeds United's Archie Gray. We'll bring you today with that very soon. As a free kick to Italy here, foul on the near side to Switzerland, should I say, after a foul by Chiesa. And he's across to the far side there now, and here is a number 19 there for Switzerland, and Doyle's got out to that side, and Bolo's there too, trying to keep hold of possession. It's a purely firm ball there, but he doesn't strike the arm of the Swiss man, and they will come forward now this time. And here's Vargas on this left-hand side, attacking Di Lorenzo. These are Granit Xhaka. Rodriguez. Vargas, once more, on this near side of the left, gets crossing towards the penalty area, and headed away. Brilliant there by Mancini inside the penalty area. That's good defended by Mancini. No, it was Bastoni, in fact. Managed to get the header away. And Vargas will take it here, and it looked like he was going to take it, and he has done eventually. And he's got to Rodriguez now, who look to try and put the ball into the box. Vargas is there, can't keep hold of it, Vargas. Freuler plays it on, and Bolo goes outside the penalty area, nothing given there in the end by the officials, and he remains 0-0 between Switzerland and Italy. We're just receiving some news from news in here, and Leeds United have verbally agreed a deal with Brentford for Archie Gray. It is set to be 35 million for Archie Gray, which Leeds United will receive, and the Archie is now set to undergo a medical in the next few days with a view to signing for Brentford. That's some breaking news regarding one of the England youngsters coming through the England youth setup. Can play for Scotland as well, due to his great uncle Eddie Gray and Frank Gray, who also played for Leeds United. Andy Gray's dad played for the Whites as well. Archie has, but now looks like to be moving on to play for Brentford next season and for the upcoming seasons after that, as well. As a deal looks set to be struck. About £35 million Leeds United are expected to get for young Archie Gray. Gray breakthrough season last year. Played the majority of the games last season at right back, but back to this game as Mancini will come forward for Italy, just watching the play well there, and he's headed back towards his own goal, but Elsewhere pushed the ball in towards the penalty area, can't keep it. There's Switzerland get back to get there and win a free kick there. Does Fabian Schär. Did that really well there, Fabian Schär. It was bad there, and he was helped out eventually by the number 90, by Ndoye, who got back really, really well. Ndoye there, who tracked all the way back, and not very often you see that from the players, tracking all the way back to help out, especially if the ones of a forward nature, goal scoring nature. You don't very often see that. And Shaw drops inside to Granit Xhaka, and Switzerland will fetch it from the back with Manuel Akanji. Rodriguez down the line, it goes into Vargas, back to Rodriguez again. Akanji can get the ball forward, and he goes back here now to Jan Sommer, and he'll can fetch it forward. And Xhaka gets the ball out wide here, and this is a good ball from Remo Freuler to find the number 26 there, Ryder, who can get the ball forward. He's cut out well here, and Italy can try and break as Chiesa has possession. He twists and turns, then plays into Di Lorenzo, goes inside there to Fagoli, who gets it across to the far side, and Bastoni, who can come up from the back. Bastoni has got Cristante in the centre, and he finds him, and he lays the ball along, does Cristante, but towards the number 18 Barella, who's hobbling around here as Granit Xhaka comes away with possession, and Granit Xhaka gets the ball out wide here to Abisha. Abisha on this left-hand side, into Granit Xhaka again. Xhaka out wide to Vargas. Cuts in field Vargas. He holds up the play, back to Abisha again. Plays it now into Rodriguez. As Switzerland will come forward from the back. Here is Abisha, who can fetch this ball forward, inside to Xhaka. Around the corner to Rodriguez. Rodriguez continues his run, and it's cleared away there well by Di Lorenzo, only as far as Vargas again, who keeps the ball moving forward for Switzerland as they look to stay on the attack. Vargas has got Rodriguez on the outside of him and down the line, but instead he goes backwards to Abisha, and Abisha will play it inside to Manuel Akanji, forward into Remo Freuler. Granit Xhaka has possession now from an Arsenal man. On now to Abisha, who gets out wide to Rodriguez, and Abisha's gone down. Free kick here, foul by Brian Cristante on Michel Abisha, and there's a free kick to Switzerland incoming. It remains 0-0 here in this game. If you're just tuning into us right now, I can keep you up to date with this game now as we see this game moving forward. It remains 0-0 in this game as we see the incident again. Free kick yet to be taken as the man Italy remains down on the field. I think it's Brian Cristante. No, it's Nicola Barella who's down here for Italy at the moment in time. It remains 0-0. In this game, Switzerland 0, Italy 0, as we see Barella limping up to the sidelines. Doesn't look very good, not moving very well here, Nicola Barella. The Italian fans are jumping up and down and getting behind their team here. See Barella walking off here, and he's getting a lump on his leg here, Nicola Barella. And I'm just looking at the subs bench who potentially could come on from. You've got the likes of Jorginho, Butezi, who could come on and play some ball as well. Pellegrini also be to do that as well. It was a penalty area now, and it's cleared away. And it remains Switzerland 0, Italy 0 in Furious joining us here. It is Paul as a man going down the edge of the box for Switzerland with Vargas, who wanted a free kick, nothing given by the referee from Poland, which is Simon Marenchek. Marinach. And he remains goalless here in this game. As Paul says, big loss for Italy. Nicolo Barella has to go off. Barella is at this moment in time, though, so he's looking to see if Winnie Toffee, the midfielder, as a ball comes in and he's hit across the face of the goal. No one was in there at the back posts, and Dwyer hit it across goal. He remains goalless in this game. Hi to Mike Orneman as well. Hope you're doing good, Mike, and thank you for being here as well. We're going to go to chill out with you before the commentary started, and play some music over on TikTok, on my own personal TikTok page over there. Yes, good to see you again, Mike. It's 0-0 in this game if you just joined us, so you don't really miss much in terms of action. Nicolo Barella just went down a few moments ago and needed to receive some treatment. It remains Switzerland 0, Italy 0 as you see the ball coming forward here. And the ball's played forward here. Vargas is away. Vargas goes down and he's running around like he was running around there like he'd someone had just fired a rifle at him from the stands. It's the only way I can describe it. Here as he gets through and he's not sure Di Lorenzo does anything wrong there. I'm not sure if Di Lorenzo does anything wrong there, in my opinion. Doesn't look like he does. There's no, if you are tuning in and where you're tuning in from, if you all want to get involved, you can do so. You can tweet us if you're on Twitter. Commentary Live 1 is a place you can tweet us. Let us know your thoughts on the opening game. Let us know where you of the round of 16. Let us know where you're listening from as well. Later on, then we've got some great commentary coming up later on for you, as we've got the second of round of 16 matches later on today with Paul James. I'll tell you about that one in a moment. Bishop puts this free kick in and is easily claimed in the end by Gianluigi Donnarumma. Later on this evening from 7:55 on the channel and also on the commentary of 2JB Sports, focus on football and my own personal Twitch channel, was _92. We can listen to Germany against Denmark with yours true, with Paul James in that one this afternoon. Mike says he's listening from the sofa, eating Pringles. Mike, I know the flavour already, but Mike, what, for those who don't know, let me know what flavour it is and I'll read it out for the listeners who's just listening along to us today. It's a free kick. It's a try to play it out from the backers, forcing to a mistake and now for a throw. And it remains 0-0 between Switzerland and Italy. 14 minutes on the clock here. Switzerland 0, Italy 0 is the latest score in this game this evening. It remains 0-0 in this game here today as we see a stoppage in play for the moment. The players are taking on a drinks break because of the heat out there, and Mike is eating Texas barbecue Pringles as the game is back underway. And Paul says, not Texas barbecue. Lol. Paul, you'll be disappointed in me as well, my friend. Because that's the flavour I've got as well. As the ball is out wide now for Italy to come forward, and that is with El Shaarawy, who goes inside, and nice Di Lorenzo picks up possession for Italy. Out wide to this right inside, and there's Chiesa. Federico Chiesa for Italy coming forward. Drops the ball back to Di Lorenzo. Inside it goes there to the girl who gets the ball down there for Cristante, gets the ball across. He's put behind here for a corner. Come off. Ricardo Rodriguez should have said again. Ruben Vargas and Ricardo Rodriguez's first names mixed up here. There was a brilliant block by Ricardo Rodriguez to put the ball behind. So corner to Italy, Italy will try and cause a few problems now from this here. What's your favourite flavour Pringles, Paul? Do let us know. Nicolo Fagoli will land up this free kick, this corner kick for Italy, and as he gets ball inside the penalty area towards the back post, ball it back in. Fabian Shaw hits it up into there. Rodriguez helps it turning away. Nicolo Barella just drops it further back here to Bastoni. Bastoni across to Fagoli. Utula corner back towards the far side, and Darmian can get the ball down the line there into Barella. Back into Fagoli, back out wide to Darmian again. Fagoli who can get the ball forward, and he plays it forward well. And can Chiesa keep it in here? He can't. That's a great idea to try and pick out Chiesa, but the ball had had too much under there from Fagoli, and he couldn't keep the ball in. As we see this again, just couldn't keep the ball in play. Thumbs up in appreciation for that pass across there. Maya says Paul says pizza flavour Pringles. I'm not sure if we have them over here, you know. It remains Switzerland 0. Italy 0 if you just tune into us here on the commentary. But Switzerland are trying to come away with possession, and this is a brilliant ball. And Guilherme Bolo now onside. And Bolo delivers a cross in towards the penalty area to Gianluigi Donnarumma and then Doyle were trying to get him round the back, and now Italy charging forward on that far side of it, going forward here brilliantly. And there's a foul there, is it on the number 22, El Shawari? It is, and a free kick the way to goes where Italy fouled by former Arsenal man Granit Xhaka. Remains 0-0 if you just tune into us here on the Commentary 2, JB Sports, focus on football. And my personal Twitch channel was pvenom_92 as well, as we bring you this game between Switzerland and Italy's Milan Bolo. There's a cross into the penalty area, and it's claimed well there by Gianluigi Donnarumma a few moments ago. What can Italy do with this set piece now? Can they really put pressure on this Swiss defence? It's 27 metres to go. Gianluigi Scamacca standing over this one. As to his Nicolo Barella, we've also got over this free kick. If you can try and see, Nicolo Barella moves away from it now. By the looks of things, Gianluigi just standing up his wall here. Nicolo Barella standing over this alongside Nicolo Fagoli. And he's whipped into penalty. And oh my word, how has that not come off for Italy? Giovanni Di Lorenzo, what are you doing? May have just been offside as well. Thinking everything correctly. The flag did go for offside, so he won't count anyway. So we'd thank the people for that. When Xhaka just taking on some water there for Switzerland as well, before the free kick could be taken. Switzerland 0, Italy 0. And Granit Xhaka has possession out wide to this near side, and there's Rodriguez. Rodriguez drops it into a Akanji, who can try and fetch this game. And this ball forward for Switzerland and try and break the deadlock here. Switzerland, where he's back with the goalkeeper. Jan Sommer gets it out of defence, and Paul says, goodness me, that was what a chance there. And yes, it was a chance, Paul, but it didn't matter that it was offside. Manuel Akanji, with possession, gets it into Granit Xhaka. Finds Abishur, finds Sommer. Switzerland 0, Italy 0 if you're just joining us here. And as Manuel Akanji can fetch his ball forward for Italy, just for Switzerland against Italy as he walks out of defence. Finds Granit Xhaka, who can move just a 20 mile an hour at this moment in time. No one's on him. And he's out wide now with Vargas. Good bit of movement here to Granit Xhaka. Forward for Guilherme Bolo, edge of the penalty area. And Bolo trying to play 1-2 on the edge of the penalty area with Abishu moved in from the left-hand side. Rodriguez now has possession. Xhaka's there. Switcher play to Ndoye, who controlled well on his chest up against El Shaarawy and Matteo Darmian. Like he goes to Remo Freuler. Out wide now to Fabian Schär, who's moved out there from the back. 0-0 is a scoreline. Shaw has it again. Fabian Schär puts it back to Jan Sommer. And Italy will try and get back in numbers and try and close off all the avenues for Switzerland to try and play through them. When Xhaka gets it forward, is giving away, is it? Yes, here they come. Now do Switzerland again as it's ended by momentarily. Vargas has possession. He's onside. Vargas in towards the penalty area he goes. Edge of the box now is Granit Xhaka. A bit of movement here, edge of the penalty area. Can the ball come in? The referee says no. There'll be a chance to go down here, and it's a free. And it's going to be a goal kick here to Italy. Good shepherding out there, brilliantly in the end by Di Lorenzo in the end, and was helped out by Brian Cristante back there doing the defending. 0-0 is a scoreline if you're just joining us here on the commentary hub. Russ Vernon getting you through the action this afternoon as Switzerland take on Italy. Switzerland 0, Italy 0 if you're just joining us here on the commentary hub. The follow there from Darmian goes out of play for a throw to Switzerland as they will try and come forward here. But he's back with Jan Sommer as Switzerland will start at the backers. Can they make their way forward here, Switzerland? Over halfway, inside their own half still at the moment. In time, it remains 0-0. If you're just tuning into us here right now, as we bring you Switzerland on the attack with Freuler. Trying to find Embolo there. The ball was cut out well, and now Italy can break as Scamacca gives the ball away. And if Scamacca played that well, Italy would have been away there with a chance on the counter attack. Freuler now has it there for Switzerland as he looks to come forward into Abish now, out wide and inside to Rodriguez. Manuel Akanji just keeps the ball as Rodriguez has it on this left-hand side of the back three, just a couple of yards away from the touchline. Halfway line as the ball's in behind for Brilliant Bolo. Can he make it 1-0? Fantastic save by Gianluigi Donnarumma. He's still over here and Ndoye goes for goal. Shot cleared away to the edge of the penalty. Freuler lines up a shot, takes a deflection, and Bolo was offside. But he runs through to Gianluigi Donnarumma. The Italians are appealing for offside here. He's not giving it because he didn't touch the ball. Onside there initially, Brilliant Bolo forced a fantastic save after Gianluigi Donnarumma. There were some Italian players who just stood and watched, just thinking he was offside, which you can't do in these major tournaments, so otherwise you get punished. Italy trying to play down from the back, almost went to a mistake there, but they were throwing out of it. Luckily for them, but Switzerland's high press seems to be causing problems for Italy so far. Switzerland 0, Italy 0 as we see ball cleared away by Nicolo Fagoli, who can fetch this forward. It remains Switzerland 0, Italy 0. Russ Vernon to guide you through the action on this Saturday afternoon, morning or evening, or Sunday morning or Saturday evening, depending where you are tuned in from. Switzerland 0, Italy coming up later on after us. We've got coverage over the game between Germany and Denmark. As a shot towards goal is blocked by Brilliant Embolo's effort. And remains 0-0 for us in this game. This is a fantastic run forward here. And wonderful chance to break here for Italy as they try and come forward. Here's a goal. They're trying to get the ball over the top and it's cleared away to the far side. Can Italy keep all the possession? Can he inside the penalty? Barella! Shot is blocked by Akanji and behind for a goal, behind for a corner. Akanji did well there to stop Barella's effort there. That's a really good save. Really good block. Nice, that's good game so far. It isn't. I mean, that's a super Dave, but I know he meant that's a super save because he corrected himself after that, but I knew what he meant anyway. And the report says, I think Di Lorenzo playing him inside Italy have to be smarter than that. I mean, onside. Good save, though. Yes, it was a really good save. And man thinks he was as well. Corner kick then to Italy coming up now. And Di Lorenzo's up from the back. So to is Bastoni and Mancini. Chiesa in there too. Heads away by Remo Freuler for yet another corner. So the men from the back, so like Di Lorenzo, Mancini, Bastoni, Darmian can stay in and around the penalty area. So too can Figoli and Barella. As a corner comes in, headed away just over the top of Brian Cristante's head. And he's back now here with Nicolo Barella. But delivers the ball in towards the penalty area. Brian Cristante can't get there. And he bounces through into the arms there of Jan Sommer. Italy once again trying to probe and get that opening goal of the game. Remains Switzerland 0, Italy 0 if you're just joining us here on the commentary. We're spinning to guide you through the action in this round of 16 tie. Abisha gets the ball forward into the path of Breel and Bolo, and Bolo gets the ball wide to Ndoye inside the penalty area. And Ndoye shot is blocked. And it's cleared away well by Italy as they will try and come away with possessions. Bastoni cleared it up towards halfway. He's only just going to come back Adams. Granit Xhaka has it for Switzerland. Luke Abisha. Out wide to number 26 there. And that was right across the face of the goal this time from Ndoye. And just needed a tap in from Mbolo or Vargas there. But no one was gambling there for Switzerland. And that's a really good ball in. If someone's gambling, or just gets an half yard quicker there, that could have been 1-0. And a real warning sign for Italy as the Swiss can get behind them. Like a Swiss knife, arm and knife through butter. Switzerland 0, Italy 0. And if you just join us here on the commentary of Russ Vernon, guiding you through the action from this round of 16 tie taking place in Berlin. Switzerland 0, Italy 0 if you just join us. Russ Vernon to guide you through the action as we bring you up today with this game today. Is 0-0. Switzerland 0, Italy 0, as we keep you bang up to date with how this is going, and we can keep you up to date with other news from around the world of football as well. We'll bring you the Copa America scores from early hours of the morning UK time, and keep you up to date with that as the ball is played forward. It remains 0-0 in this game, and the ball forward looking there for the Gianluca Scamacca. It remains goalless as we keep you up to date with this game today. And we've got the second of the round of 16 matches coming up later on as well, with Germany against Denmark. And we'll have and you can have the company of that one with Mike. Not with Mike on him, I know we're about to say Mike on him, but with Paul James. Should I say, let me put my teeth back in and get it properly. Paul James will bring you that one later. It remains Switzerland 0, Italy 0. And yes, I did call you Paul James there. Yes, and same here, Mike, to be honest. I'll read that comment out in a second. As the ball playing towards the penalty, headed back towards goal by Rodriguez, and it bounces into the arms there of Gianluigi. It was Fabian Shaw at the forward. Mike said, I can't watch Italy now without Barry's quote coming to my mind from the previous tournament about Chiellini and Bonucci being on the door of the nightclub. Yeah, Mike. Neither can I, to be fair, Mike. And every time I see Italy play now, I'm like, which one of these sides is going to go on to be a doorman next of a nightclub? As here comes Switzerland in the attack with Abisha. Abisha does well to keep the ball to find Rodriguez. Rodriguez gets the ball for looking for Breel and Bolo. Just put too much on that pass. Granit Xhaka nips back in. Abisha, none of his shots here. McCarthy inside the penalty. Michel Avisha keeps on the possession. Drops the ball back to Rodriguez. Michel Avisha again. He's got Vargas on the outside. Avisha crosses in deep looking for Embolo. Comes to Ndoye the back post. Shaw's there to keep the move alive. And he breaks into the penalty area. Fabian Shaw as well. Trickling one way or the other. Shot is blocked. Jack is there. How wide it goes is Switzerland look to try and carve open this Italian defence as Rodriguez comes towards goal and Fazzi just why well not so at all so handsome and remains as he stood up shove there. Rodriguez, his shin pad from his boot on his left leg came flying out as he did that shot there, and it remains 0-0. And yeah, Germany giving it to the Germans when it's a Germany game, yes. And when I'm watching the game tonight, Mike, I'll be thinking about that. And at half time, I know it doesn't work on this channel. I want to give a tribute to a really good broadcaster who made me want to do these commentaries here on YouTube. And the man I'm referring to is Clive Tilsley. And I'll tell you what the tribute about the man that is Clive Tilsley, and give you the lowdown on him and why I'm giving him a tribute. As he's Embolo, it's out of the penalty area and it's cleared away there. Remains Switzerland 0, Italy 0 in this game. And Chiesa look. And Mike, I've just seen another ball from an earlier game. It took a bit of a while. I've just seen it's against my window here in the office that I'm in covering this game from, as we've been remotely off-tube remote commentary on Switzerland 0, Italy 0, 32 minutes gone here. It remains Switzerland 0, Italy 0, and Switzerland will look to come forward here, but Italy have won the ball back, and will try and keep all the possession here, Italy, and just try and work it around the back here and try and keep a bit of the ball and a bit of calm about the play, as well as we bring you up to date with some of the news, and we can keep you up to date with the matches later. As the ball comes in from the right hand side, and that's a poor ball in there from Ryder again. He got the ball into the penalty area, but the cross from Ryder, he didn't get away properly, came up top of his foot, and that's why he went rolling like a river into Gianluigi Donnarumma's hands. It remains 0-0 between Switzerland and Italy. 33.5 minutes played here in this game, as Switzerland will try and come forward again to, if we can win the ball back, that is, as Italy have currently got possession over on the far side, as Gugula just plays it into the path there of Darmian, but he just drops it inside, and now here comes Italy in possession of Cristante. Cristante down the line to Federico Chiesa. Chiesa into Cristante. Cristante does well for goal there across. Now, this is a good bit of work from Italy to keep hold of possession and make Switzerland run around for a bit now. Switzerland were doing that to Italy earlier, and if they weren't doing that to Switzerland, then you've got to think if they want to win, you've got to do something like that. And it remains 0-0 in this game, and what a game it's been so far as we keep you up to date. As Granit Xhaka gets the ball back for Switzerland, and they can now try and break. And they've got Breel Embolo to the side, and there's a free kick coming here. Ryder draws a foul, and we just had a free kick, and a yellow card is coming here now. And the man who's receiving the yellow card is Nicolo Barella, should I say, who goes into the referee's notebook. And I was just checking, see if he'd been booked before. He hasn't. This booking of the tournament for Nicolo Barella. Granit Xhaka just keeps all the possession, gets it forward here well to Avisha. Michel Avisha drops the ball back to Rodriguez, who likes to keep all of possession here and knock the ball around well. It remains 0-0 if you just tune into us here on the commentary 2 JB Sports. Focus on football on my personal Twitch channel, _92, as we all worked into the penalty area. There's at the back post here for Michel Avisha, edge of the penalty area for Rodriguez. Avisha again on this left hand side, edge of the box, works it inside to Granit Xhaka, couple of yards in from the penalty area, central, just a couple of yards away from the left of the D was Granit Xhaka there. He's dropped back towards halfway. Manuel Akanji steps up out of the defence over halfway inside the Italian half now into the final 9 minutes or so of this 9 minutes of this first half. Plus any minutes of stoppage time, it remains locked at 0-0 or goalless. Xhaka into Akanji on halfway inside the centre circle. Onto the right hand side where Shaw is into Xhaka inside the centre circle. Now Mbolo heads the ball forward to Ndoye, and this is good work from Ndoye. Vargas, good work. Vargas has got Ndoye on the overlap. Ball in towards the penalty. Shot coming in, and it's into the back of the net. And it's that man, Remo Freuler. And it's Switzerland who take the lead. And Remo Freuler, who has opened the scoring here now. And it's Switzerland who take the lead. Just before half time, Remo Freuler with the goal. 37 minutes on the clock. And Remo Freuler has opened the score for Switzerland. They lead by a goal to 0 against the reigning champions. There's a long way to go, but could the reigning champions be falling out at the round of 16 hurdle this time around? Switzerland lead by a goal to 0. Remo Freuler with the goal. 37 minutes on the clock. Well worked. Have a shoot of the ball in. Freuler control. And he takes a deflection en route. But take nothing away from Remo Freuler. He had to be in that position to force that error. And he does. And the Swiss have cut open the Italians like a swift army knife through butter. They lead by a goal to 0. It's Switzerland 1, Italy 0. And what a goal it was by former Nottingham Forest man Remo Freuler. Beat Gianluigi Donnarumma quite well there. But Switzerland have the lead here. Remo Freuler with the goal, and a well taken goal by Remo Freuler as well. And the Italians find themselves behind here now. How can the reigning champions defend like that? Like Mike said, there was no one near him. No one anywhere near him. It remains Switzerland 1, Italy 0, and causes good grief. I never thought I would be saying this about an Italian team, but that really was shocking defending. And yes, I almost said it, but that really was really shocking defending. I almost had an extra really in there for you, Paul, which is probably correct. And Mike says, Russ, I keep wanting to tap the screen and said, Mike, we're not live on TikTok, my friend. Mike says, we could have done with Chiellini and Bonucci there. Yes, I could, Mike. We could have shown this Italian defence how to defend properly. That's what I think it's missing. Just to not look good. They didn't look good in the group stages either, to be fair. And Italy win a free kick here. Is a foul on El Shaarawy, who's gone down over on that far side off the ball. It's Remo Freuler who commits a foul there. And just as Samson, his foot as he goes for the ball, but the ball's just gone there. And remains 0-0 as you see. Xherdan Shaqiri there warming up for Switzerland. Italy have a free kick. And it's taken by Fagoli into towards the penalty. And Granit Xhaka is there. And he heads it away, unmarked, quite comfortably out towards the far side. And Mike, I know you want to keep tapping the screen and sending an army, but we're not live on TikTok, my friend. So you can't do that. It's Switzerland 1, Italy 0. If you're just tuning into us here on the commentary, I must have been guiding you through the action for this game. It's Switzerland 1, Italy 0 as we see this game unfold this afternoon. Brilliant bit of play, and it's how wide here to it goes now, and Italy will look to keep hold of possession at the moment. Try and get to half time with them losing by a goal, and then they can reassess at half time. Luciano Spalletti's men. And I'm wondering whether, when you look at some of the past Italian teams, when they're likes of Bonucci and Chiellini, like they had in the last Euros, I wonder if they're missing them kind of leaders in this side Italy now. And when you look at it across the back line, there's not many people in there that you could potentially really call a leader other than, say, Di Lorenzo or Ryback. He's not really vocal enough for me. I'm not sure if Bastoni would be, whether you would class Bastoni as a leader or Darmian as a leader. Definitely wouldn't call Gianluca Mancini a leader because he's only working his way through the ranks in the Italian footballing world. As he is Nicolo Figuroli, who can try and fetch his ball for us. Switzerland 1, Italy 0. If you're tuning into us right now here on the commentary, as the ball is played over on that far side. Can Italy keep on the possession as the reigning champions as things stand heading out of the competition? It was Remo Freuler's goal on 37 minutes, the difference between the two sides this afternoon as we see this game forward. It remains 0-0. Just want to say, I know she probably will be listening right now, so very good afternoon to Miss Ailey Marie and also her brother Harry as well. Hopefully you're both enjoying this commentary as well while you're watching the game. And I would like to say this game is better. It's probably going to be better than watching England tomorrow. I've no doubt about that. As a free kick here to Italy comes on. No, it's not going to be a free kick. He just slips that Di Lorenzo and he got his foot in the ground there. As we've seen this again here, and this is the goal coming up again. And you just look here. Where is the marking? Freuler unmarked as he got into the penalty. You can see him here. Just runs into the box unmarked. Mancini too slow to react. If that's Chiellini or Bonucci, it would have been straight out there to him and would have been blocked. And Donnarumma didn't cover himself in glory. Yes, he may have took a deflection off Mancini, but he gets a foot to it. Gianluigi Donnarumma, and he pushed in and he goes into the back of his own net. And like Paul said, now it's absolutely poor defending. It really was shocking defending that from Italy. And I'm no use to saying that about an Italian team because you look at the Italian teams. There's Gigi Buffon in the crowd there, and you look at the teams that they've got here, and for the Italians, and you see Di Lorenzo, he's just twisted. It looks like he's just twisted an ankle or something there. May have to come off. He's what seems to be walking okay now. And I'm surprised there with El Shaarawy in order to go because he received. El Shaarawy, because he was receiving a bit of treatment as well. And that was from what Freuler was saying, and Di Lorenzo is now allowed back onto the field, so to back up to their full complement of 11 players. 43 minutes on the clock, Switzerland 1, Italy 0. And the Swiss have possession back again here now, and they will try and come forward here. Here is Manuel Akanji. We're moving from Manuel Akanji, and he can let his ball forward. This is fantastic work here. What can he do? Manuel Akanji goes out wide. This is good bit of play. Can Abish line up a strike here? He can't. He's up Granit Xhaka. Out wide there to Fabian Schär. Back into the former Nuxman's path. Now into the goal scorer Freuler. Out on that right hand side now. Up against Bastoni. And Italy need to be a lot closer to the Swiss. And remains 1-0 to the Swiss side. Remains Switzerland 1, Italy 0. If you're just tuning into us right now, we do appreciate it very much. Switzerland lead by a goal into the 44th minute of the game, and it's Remo Freuler with the goal, which was scored on 37 minutes, which is the difference between the two sides. And Shaw goes down after playing it backwards, and there's a yellow card there. Just trying to work out which of the Italian players picked up the yellow card. And I'm just looking here. It's Stefan El Shaarawy who goes into the referee's notebook, and it remains 1-0 there now, and it remains 0-0 as we in this game, and we can keep you up to date with some of the transfer news at half time regarding Archie Gray. Just receiving some more information regarding Archie Gray. The deal is going to be worth around about 40 million, 35 up front, then future add-ons and so on top, taking up to 40 million for Leeds United, which they'll be receiving for one of their homegrown talents. There's a come in and a shot saved by Donnarumma from Ryder's free kick there. He's pushed behind for a corner, and Ryder very, very close to making it 2-0 there. He pushed onto the post there, did Gianluigi Donnarumma. Got across well, did Donnarumma onto the post. Fantastic save onto the post there by Donnarumma. And Switzerland have a corner. Guilherme Bolo just Gives a look to Gianluigi Donnarumma then and moves in towards Bastoni, just behind Bastoni. 3 minutes to stop seven in this first half. Granit Xhaka's in and around the back. Does now the near post. The ball is in the centre. It's up into the air. It's to try and help it away. And again, clear this time through Nicolo Barella. Who's had a play for a throw to the Swiss. It remains Switzerland 1, Italy 0. And it's going to be a throw into the Swiss, which Endoy will take. And Endoy's looked good in this game. But Switzerland is looking to cause a few problems as we watch on here. Switzerland lead by a goal, and there's a throw into Switzerland incoming. It remains 1-0 to the Swiss. We've almost played, and in fact we've now played 90 seconds of the game in first half stoppage time. But that's cleared away. We've got another 90 seconds more, just under that now. And while Akanji down the line, it goes well into Endoy. Dan Endoy attacking one way then the other. Endoy tries to take it on. Comes off an Italian man there, which was Matteo Darmian, for a corner. The referee gave it, the lineman gave it, but that should not have been a corner. Darmian didn't touch that. VAR can't get involved because it's not a penalty incident, but that should not have been a corner. So if Switzerland score for me, then Italy will not be happy about this. And we could see potentially more players from the Italians getting booked as the corner comes in, headed up and away, and a free kick to Italy, foul on Gianluigi Donnarumma by Dan Endoy, who was helped up to his feet by Gianluigi Donnarumma. Then Endoy just nudged him over there and then fell to the ground himself. Afterwards, less than 20 seconds to go in this first half. Now Switzerland lead by a goal to 0. We can keep you up to date with how the Copa America went on at half time. There were some games played yesterday, and there was one played earlier today as well. Another one played later on this evening. We'll tell you all about that shortly as here comes Italy coming forward. They trail by a goal to 0 at the break as the first half whistle does sound now. And Switzerland lead by Remo Freuler's. This has been a goal to 0 and it's a well taken goal. It was by the Swiss midfielder who applies his trade for Nottingham Forest in the Premier League a few seasons ago, and he remains doing well in this tournament. He's looked good in this tournament for Switzerland as he's scored the only goal of the game so far, and he remains Switzerland 1, Italy 0 in this game, and we can keep you bang up today with this game in the second half. But let me just run you through some of the scores at half time from the Copa America from Friday. Earlier as a Friday morning, it finished Uruguay 5, Bolivia 0. Last night it was Colombia 3, Costa Rica 0. Nearly hours of this morning in the Copa America, it finished Paraguay 1, Brazil 4. Later we've got Germany against Denmark to come for you. Sunday in the Copa America, we've got Argentina against Peru and Canada against Chile. Both kick off at 1 a.m. And then at 5 o'clock tomorrow on the channel, join Nicholas Jones alongside Paul James as England go their round 16 campaign underway against Slovakia. We'll be back in around about 50 minutes' time to keep you up to date with the second half. And at half time, Switzerland lead by a goal to 0 against Italy. want to say warm welcome back to you all here on the Commentary Up's coverage of the game between Switzerland and Italy. Myself, Russ Vernon, bringing you this game today, and we found out a couple of days ago that Clive Tilsley of ITV fame is set for his final appearance on the channel this evening, as he brings down his final match on ITV with the curtains on a 20-year career at ITV with Germany versus Denmark, which you can hear on here, by the way, with Paul James. Make sure you do that this evening. And then you can listen back to Clive on the TV later on if you want to listen to Clive's final commentary. But he will be doing the game today, and he says he has no intention of retiring, and he says he doesn't know why he is leaving the channel after 28 years, 69 years of old, but he's not retiring. English fans will still be able to see him on their TV on Amazon Prime for the Premier League coverage later this year. Where he says, I've known for 5 to 6 weeks. The ITV football editor phoned me to tell me I would be going home after the last 16. I asked if there would be any other opportunities. He said ITV would not be offering him another contract, so that would be that after 28 years. Tilsley says he has no old feelings towards the bosses of ITV, but being firm in the belief that he's still operating at the highest level, which he's also done. Tilsley was stood down on ITV's behalf back in 2020 replaced by Sam Matterface as the number one commentator for the channel, but he's now going to leave the channel altogether. The news broke by his wife, Susan, the other night, and when she put out a tweet saying, "My husband, Clive Tilsley, commentates on his last match for ITV football, Germany versus Denmark on Saturday after an incredible 28 years with ITV football. I'm so proud of him. Clive will still have the voice on his new podcast, The Football Authorities with Martin O'Neill, that can be heard on Global Player or where you get your podcasts from. Search for The Football Authorities, which will be with Clive Tilsley and Martin O'Neill. Clive went on to say ITV's been very good for him and his career, and he'd like to think he's been good for them. It's a shame it's coming to an end. It's a matter of opinion. Their opinion is that this is the right call. I don't know why they think that. I've never fully understood it, but I have to accept it. I still think my work is strong enough to resonate with old and new. And I just want to pay a tribute to Clive, and he's done some brilliant commentaries over his time at ITV. Left his last ITV was when Wolves got knocked out of the FA Cup, Coventry City and Molineux last season. And I'm going to pay tribute to the man who is leaving the ITV. Clive Tilsley, guys, you may have heard of him. You'll probably have heard of him. No, you will have not. You may have heard of him. You will have heard of him. He's a really good broadcaster. He was the first person who to do these commentaries. He was a really good broadcaster, and it's a sad day for people like myself and a few others who prefer him to the man who they've replaced me as number one in Sam Matterface. And people may like Matterface, but in my personal opinion, he's better as a presenter than a commentator. And that's just my personal opinion and my personal preference. Some may like Matterface as a commentator, I don't, but good luck to Clive Tilsley, whatever he does next in his broadcasting careers. We'll get back ready for the game as Italy will make a substitution. Coming onto the field is number 20, Matteo Zacchini, and he's replaced Stefan El Shaarawy for the start of the second half. So we'll bring you that. So we'll bring you the team news for the second half. That's the only change of the game for either side as we're about to get back underway in the second half. one of the local side TV channels, this in the UK. As here comes Switzerland now, who's in possession of on the far side with Ryder. Good bit of movement here as he will try and come forward here into Rodriguez, edge of the penalty. Rodriguez goes for goal. Oh my word! It's Vargas! I thought it was Rodriguez, but Vargas is stunningly put Switzerland 2-0 up. What a stunning goal from Ruben Vargas. And Italy are stunned at the start of the second half. Oh, wow. Who would have thought this would come in? Ruben Vargas, a minute into the second half, has put Switzerland 2-0 in front. My. Ruben Vargas, take a bow, son. Take a bow. What a finish. That is top draw stuff there from Ruben Vargas. It's laid off to him inside the penalty and he smashed the shot into the top right-hand corner, left-hand corner of Donnarumma's net. Right, beating him all ends up there. And Italy have it all to do now. They trail by 2-0, and Vargas, with a stunning goal at the start of the second half, just as we're about to go through the teams, has made it 2-0 to Switzerland. And Italy have a long way back now after that Ruben Vargas goal. They need to get the next goal to Italy, in my opinion. Otherwise, it could be curtains for them in this European Championships. What a game. And what a start to the second half. Let's run you through the sizes. Sommer in goal. Shaw, Akanji, Rodriguez, Abisha, Freuler, Xhaka, Ryder, Vargas, Embolo, and Doi. That's the Switzerland side. We'll bring you the Italian side shortly at the start of this second half. And run you through their side. It's Donnarumma in goal for them. It's a back four of Di Lorenzo, Mancini, Bastoni, and Darmian. Cristante, Fagoli, and Barella. All midfield trio. Then it's Chiesa, Scamacca, and Zaccaini up front. What a cracking start to the second half there. Vargas with a stunning goal to put Switzerland 2-0 up. And will Italy be bowing out of the competition at this stage this season? Zaccaini, the substitute, wins his side a free kick. He came on in place of El Shaarawy over on that far side, and now he is in the light. And in the starting lineup now, coming off of the bench for the second period. Well, cracking goal by Vargas to put Switzerland 2-0 up, and it could be a long way back now for the Italians unless they get the next goal. And they're not going to do it with a free kick like that, which goes all the way through from Brian Cristante. And that was a poor free kick in the end there. And Switzerland lead by 2-0. And second goal was absolutely stunning from Ruben Vargas. Absolutely fantastic. Xhaka gets the ball out wide to Rodriguez, who plays it down the line. It's flicked on there by Vargas, who looks to come forward in. This is good play, but El Shaarawy, but that should have been Scamacca there to keep the ball moving backwards, and they did. For Italy, and they're trying to keep the ball moving forward. It remains 2-0 in this game to Switzerland against Italy. Scorer of that second goal was Ruben Vargas after Remo Freuler opened the scoring. Switzerland 2, Italy 0. As here comes Rodriguez with a full run from left side of centre back up into the Italian half. Chiesa thought he'd win a free kick there, but he didn't. And what a start to the second half here as we see this up front of him. As we see the ball coming forward, can they get Xhaka goal there? Switzerland to make it 3-0. The count at the moment. Good defensive work there from Italy to tidy up at the back. But what a start to the second half. And take nothing away from Ruben Vargas' goal, but the Italians defending yet again is nothing short of poor. And they're just enough the Swiss when they're coming forward, and the Swiss can just carve them open here. Well, they've just done that. If we can get on any of that, but that was a super pass. It would have been one pass from defence straight through to the attack. And that was Rana who was almost in there on this right-hand side. And Gianluigi Donnarumma just having a word with his defence here, because no one's picking up these Swiss players. The Italian captain is having a word here. And this is a good bit of play. And Doyle trying to get the ball for Freuler, gives the ball away. Chiesa gets the ball out wide to Di Lorenzo. Di Lorenzo drops inside to Cristante. He will look to come forward for Fagoli, who can get the ball out wide to Bastoni. Down the line into the path of the substitute there, who's just come on. Matteo Zacchini, who's come on there for Italy. Remains Italy, who trail by 2 goals to thanks to goals from Remo Freuler and Ruben Vargas. And the ball is headed back towards his own goal. And it's the post there from Fabian Schär for Chiesa puts to cross there, and Doyle's there to clear to it for Switzerland. And Switzerland almost restless of their own downfall there, almost causing an own goal out of nothing really. And it remains Switzerland 2, Italy 0. Here come Italy in possession with Di Lorenzo. Down the line it goes into the path of Nicolo Barella. Does work to find Di Lorenzo and is off of Vargas and out for a throw to Switzerland here. And they're trying to cause a few problems now, Switzerland, and trying to cause a few problems to get themselves forward here. And then we're looking to do that, looking to cause a few problems. As we remain Switzerland 2, Italy 0 as the ball goes out of play. There will be a corner kick to Italy here, and this is a good play from Bastoni to win that corner, which will be taken by Matteo Zacchini. Di Lorenzo from the back. Mancini will be up there too. Bastoni as well. Zacchini will take this corner kick then in towards the penalty area. Edged and away from Manuel Akanji. Good header from Akanji, and a good block in there by number 20, Abisha. Will put the block in there to clear the danger all the way back to Gianluigi Donnarumma. And now Italy will come forward again, and we'll just try and come forward here now to cause a few more problems. Remains Switzerland 2, Italy 0. If you're just tuning into us, thank you very much for doing so. You're listening to the Commentary to JB Sports and Russ P. Vernon _92 on Twitch. Bringing you the coverage of Euro 2024 round of 16 tie is Switzerland against Italy. What a game we have got in prospect today. We'll bring you this game throughout to the conclusion. We could have, if Italy bounce back from this, we could have extra time and penalties should Italy turn this 2-0 deficit around to go back, to get back to 2 apiece and take it into extra time. But Stone is not happy as he catches and Doyle in the face there, not once but twice, and then he goes down, and we see this ball in again, and Fabian Schär headed off onto the post, and you see that there is coming towards Jan Sommer where he was going to be going, but for Fabian Schär to lay his head onto it. That's a good ball from Fabian Schär to pick out Ruben Vargas, who scored of that stunning second goal for Switzerland, and he can't get past Di Lorenzo. Solid piece of defensive play there from Giovanni Di Lorenzo to watch the ball shepherdly back to Gianluigi Donnarumma. And it remains Switzerland 2, Italy 0. As you see this ball coming forward. It's out wide here now, and this is good play from Switzerland, which we'll see right into the penalty area to Ndoye. Now he goes across there to Xhaka. And Rodriguez will line up a shot. It's come off Cristante behind for a throw-in. Now for a throw-in, should I say, not behind. Now for a throw, remains 2-0 Switzerland. Rodriguez watching on there. Xhaka. Vargas now has possession. And then knocking backwards towards Rodriguez, but he's giving the ball away. But Akanji wins the ball off for Switzerland. Xhaka now has possession for Rodriguez, who will try and come forward now. And you see that Switzerland are just carving through Italy, and that's the knee 1-2 between Mbolo and Freuler. Well, the ball back in, the penalty was pouring. And Mbolo has it again, and he looked like he was about to have a shot there, but good defensive play from Chiesa biting back there to help out his defence. Freuler and Vargas with the scores on 37 and 46 minutes respectively to give Switzerland a 2-goal lead here against Italy in this game. We'll keep you bang up today with any transfer news as it happens here on the commentary hub. As here comes Switzerland, who will have to do some defending here as Italy on the front foot at the moment as they ball whipped in towards the penalty area. And the lineup is shown there, do Italy is blocked. It was Cristante on that effort. Abishabad there to help out defensively on that left hand side, and it's out of play for a throw to Italy, and that's good defensive work from Abisha there to Teddy. We've got yet to see a substitution from Switzerland, and you wouldn't think there would be any forthcoming so far with the way they have played today. They've defended really, really well. They've got attack-minded players in likes of Zeki Andouni, Zerdan Shaqiri, who could potentially come on and cause Italy a few problems, especially Zeki Amdouni. I was impressed with him at Burnley last season. Mancini is down here. The free kick is being given against Mancini. Mancini is going to get a yellow card here. And Mancini's not happy with this. Xhaka there, the yellow card there for Mancini. We see him moving away from the referee, still having a go at the referee. He needs to be careful not going to get in second yellow card years. If anything, that should have been a free kick to Switzerland. Switzerland should have said, not Switzerland. There was a foul on Mancini by Ryder, but they've given it the opposite way. Switzerland 2, Italy 0 is a scoreline if you're just joining us. As you can see, the goal scores up on your screen right now in both Freuler and Ruben Vargas. Free kick it is to Switzerland, which Rodriguez takes and finds Ryder. Akanji now has possession, and here is Jan Sommer. Good bit of work here from Jan Sommer. He finds the ball to Akanji, drops it into the path of Granit Xhaka, who filled in the gap there as Akanji pushed out. Just being Shaw there, and Switzerland need to be careful here, trying to play out from the back, and they need to be careful they don't get possession away, get caught on the counter attack so cheaply and so high up as they will try and push forward. Freuler. I wish he gets the ball and plays it forward into the path of Ndoye. Can Switzerland extend their lead to 3? If they get the next goal there, Switzerland, I really do think it could be curtains for Italy in this tournament. Ndoye does a neat 1-2 and he drops it all the way back here now to Freuler into the path of Fabian Schär. Gets the ball forward. Here's Mbolo to Xhaka. Going through Urquia from Switzerland to find Rodriguez, who'll make his way forward from the back. How wide it goes here to the number 17 Vargas, and it is good play this from Switzerland, just keeping hold of possession. It remains Switzerland 2, Italy 0. If you're just tuning into us here on the commentary 2 JB Sports, looks on football as a shot comes over there from Vargas. No, it was Ndoye this time where that shot. Well wide latched at it. Almost took the head off of his teammate Breel Mbolo, who's not happy with him there. And it remains Switzerland 2, Italy 0 if you're tuning into us right now here on the commentary. We're spending guiding you through the action this afternoon as we'll keep you bang up to date with this game today. As Italy are now coming forward and looking to get back into this game. And it's a substitute Zaccarini who can bring it forward. Good bit of work here from the Italian, and he does well to keep all of possession. And Zaccarini will look forward here. There'll be a chance for a shot here, will we know, as Xhaka does well to clear the ball away to Rodriguez. He gets out to his feet and then puts a chip ball forward, and Bola can't get there. There's for Xhaka halfway. And now here comes Ryder, who goes down. Free kick given an halfway foul on Ryder. And it remains 2-0 to Switzerland. Is the England manager Gareth Southgate and Captain Harry Kane about to be to the local media out in Germany? And the media out in Germany ahead of their round of 16 tie. Anyway, Switzerland 2, Italy 0. Just running into us right now. Very good afternoon, good morning, or good evening, depending where you are tuned in from. As we bring you Switzerland 2, Italy 0. An hour gone then, and Switzerland are really in control. And just as I say that, they give the ball back to Italy, and Italy will come forward again. You can see there's been no attempt. I can tell there's been no attempts on target from Italy. 4 from Switzerland, in total of 16 shots in the game so far. 13 for Switzerland, 3 just for Italy, and it remains 2-0 to the Swiss. And Italy's defence today have been absolutely poor. I'll tell you that for note. As here comes Switzerland again down the far side, and Italy looking forward. Vazquez can't believe that he's gone for a throw to Italy when it looked like he come off the Italian last there in Cristante. Switzerland 2, Italy 0 if you're just tuning into us, as we see Italy in possession. And this is good work from Italy. It's worked out to the substitute Zacchini, who gets the ball infield there to Ryan Cristante. How wide it goes to Di Lorenzo. Further out wide is Federico Chiesa. Chiesa delivers it close in towards the penalty area. Shaw heads the ball away. And now it comes to Darmian. What can Darmian do with possession? He can play backwards, he can. Into the path of Mancini, who can fetch the ball out wide to the far side, and Di Lorenzo. And it's just keeping the possession. Mancini back in on the ball and gets the ball out wide to Darmian. Back inside to Mancini, who lays it off inside to Fagoli, who can get it back out wide to Darmian. Back into the winning bit of full work here from Italy to keep all the possession. Just moving around here, Italy. I'm hoping England are watching this, so like Steve Holland and the coaching staff, and teaching their players how to move on a football pitch. It remains Switzerland 2, Italy 0. It's going to be a substitute as Matteo Utegui about to come on. Utegui about to come on, should I say. And he will look to try and help fire Italy back into this game and into the tournament. Is Utegui is about to come on now, and we can tell you that it's going to be the number 18 Nicola Barella is the man being replaced by Utegui. And it's really going for it now, taking off the midfielder, putting an extra striker on. Utegui will go up front as the Mexican wave goes around us. Just being near us, but we didn't get stepped up as Embolo. One through from Embolo. Can he get a strike in here? He can't. Good block off by the brilliant piece of defending from Bastoni. And now Italy on the back foot. What can they do here with possession? As Mancini was across there trying to help out. And it's a good bit of play from Switzerland in towards the penalty area. There's a box is wearing jacket. Well up a strike. He's back out wide to the far side, and there's Rodriguez in possession. Out wide, Davisha back to Rodriguez again. Rodriguez shot is blocked. Back to Rodriguez again. Can he get a shot in this time? Can. A red kick almost straight from Endoy. Couldn't go on the end of that, and now Italy will try and break away. Zacchini gets it back, and he's cleared downfield. He's chested down well. Ball played over the top, and goes down. A free kick here to Switzerland. Foul there on Ryder, who wins inside a free kick there. Does the midfielder, and he's looked good here, right, as we see Endoy try to do that acrobatic effort. If you a few moments ago. Didn't really come off. Switzerland 2, Italy 0 is a scoreline. Thank you very much for choosing us here at the commentary to bring you this match today's free kick on the right hand side, a couple of yards in from the touchline on the right hand side, a couple of yards away from the penalty area, but very much in a crossing position. Nothing will show from here. Ryder delivers it in and he went for goal, it looked like in the end. I think he went for goal and he's in the crossing position, can't see him shooting from here. I think he decided to go, no, Russ, I may look like an idiot live on air. And I'll go for goal and over the bar, he went in there. Here's Darmian now for Italy coming forward. They are now leading by 2 goals to Ruben Vargas with the goal at the start of the second half. It was a stunning goal as well. Mike Holman's been back in touch. He says this game is as good as done for me. Italy need a miracle. Mike, I think if they get the next goal here, Italy, it could well be back. Game will be well and truly be back on. If Switzerland get the next goal, I would agree with that. The game's done now, or well and truly done, is what I think he said, or something along those lines. Good as done. If Switzerland get the goal, it will be as good as done. If Italy get it, I wouldn't call it that just yet. I wouldn't say that just yet, Mike, because the Italians are trying to probe their way into finding an opening here. As a shovel coming into it now, cross from Cristante, and into the air towards the back post. Fabian Schär gets the header away, and he's out of play for a throw, which Darmian will take, and he's looking for options, and he wants movement here, where he has to go backwards here. And the number 21 for Agoli is being forced backwards, and Cristante almost lost out in possession there. Di Lorenzo back to Cristante. The Swiss continue to press high on the Italian backline and they're causing a few problems here, the Swiss. Jacques looks superb again, says Mike. I do have to agree with that, my friend. Switzerland 2, Italy 0. If you just tune into us here on the commentary, must have been to guide you through the action this afternoon, early evening. Make sure you stay tuned in as we keep you up to date with this game today. Switzerland 2, Italy 0. How wide it goes here now, and this is a good one from Chiesa towards a penalty area, and it's behind for a goal kick to Switzerland. And that's a good bit of defending play from Abisha, who's watched the play go out there, watched the cross coming in, go down for a corner. We'll block on the ball in. Then from the back, include Mancini and Bastoni. As a corner will come in now, and he's gone towards Bastoni over his head. Substitute Zaki Gini can drop the ball backwards here, and he can fetch his ball forward. And look at the ball here. The ball's worked in towards the penalty area, and he's comfortably caught in the end by Jan Sommer, and he will try and fetch his ball away, and we win this ball forward. And it remains Switzerland 2, Italy 0 as we see this game unfolding. And Doy does well inside. Now, and here comes Italy. Can they land up a strike here? And he's going for edge of the penalty area. Wonderful run from Chiesa inside the box. Chiesa's ball across. He goes down for a corner kick. Here. And Switzerland 2, Italy 0 as we see a foul on the edge. It was a foul on the edge of the penalty area. Zacchini, who went down now, just going back to his feet. Chiesa going across to this corner for Italy. Interested to see if Italy can score from here and where this will make the last 20 minutes interesting. Should make the last 20 minutes interesting if they can. But no, with a corner like that, I know with defensive play like that from the number 26 Ryder, who's got Xhaka away onside inside his own half, just keeps all the possession to Rodriguez. And this is a good bit of work here from Switzerland just to keep all the ball. Rodriguez now has it there. Is Ryder come all the way back. Harris is all the way back here to defender, and Ryder was a bit further forward than him. And you're looking at it here, and when you look at possession from Switzerland and Shaw driving up line now, you can see there's going to be gaps at the back where Italy could potentially exploit on the counter attack. The ball goes out of play. Will be a throw-in here, but there's going to be a double substitution for Switzerland. Number 2, this Sturgu and Steven Zubar will be the men coming on. Steven Zubar for Vargas is the first change. We'll keep you bang up to date with that. Ryder's the other one coming off. A surprise by Ryder. Thought he's played well here. There's substitutions confirmed. Zuber and Sturgu on. Then Switzerland lead by 2 goals to none. There's number 17 Vargas. One of the players that got substituted, making way there as we see Bastoni into Crisante. What can he do with possessing? Crisante has the ball and he'll look to try and cause a few problems here. Switzerland 2, Italy 0. 19.5 minutes left to play then. Plus stoppage time at the end of this game. Been a really good match to follow. And now the cross comes in towards the back post from Italy as they're trying to cause a few problems, but that's just a good piece of defensive play there before Tegui could go in a bit by Rodriguez. Mike says, let's just say the Switzerland's now started to believe, and Shaw is now starting to believe he's going to come away with a clean sheet. Famous last words, Mike. And if you have Kirsty now, I mentioned it. If Italy do score now, I'm going to blame you, man, for saying that. She was the one who actually said that, not myself. As a shot comes in and it's saved there by Jan Sommer. Good defensive play in the end, and that's a well-taken save from Jan Sommer in the end. And it's out of play for a throw to Italy. And Italy will try and come forward again and try and cause more problems than ever before. It remains Switzerland 2, Italy 0. And yes, it won't be the first time that Mike has jinxed me. Because the other day he said he thought I was going to have the first 0-0, and lo and behold, I did have the first 0-0. So Mike is not very nice. Well, he is sometimes. Mike, don't speak to me about that one. I'm still not happy with you for that one. Switzerland 2, Italy 0 as we see this ball being knocked around the midfielders. Bastoni moves up from the defence. How wide is a substitute? Nakine, who can keep on the possession. He's got down, but the ball is kept by Italy as they will try and make their way forward. The ball over the top. Anyone? Skabaka's there off the post. Goes for offside, nothing given. And Switzerland led off there. And Skamaka with the post. Skamaka wins the ball back. Here comes Fagoli with the effort just over. And the Swiss are asking, well, that was a tough side there. We'll see this again. And he's on side with Shaw's. But as he said, he's in line with in front of the ball there as Dominic Cristante making way for Italy. One of their places is Cambiasso and Pellegrini. So a double change there for the Italians. And remains Switzerland 2, Italy 0 as they will try and come forward here as we watch on as Switzerland 2, Italy 0 as the ball is played out to the far side as Rodriguez can come forward. And here they come now, Rodriguez. Good bit of movement here as the ball is played out wide as we'll try and come forward here. And this is a good move here. Can they keep hold of possession? As they will try and come forward here. Switzerland to try and kill off the game in the final 15 minutes. Switzerland 2, Italy 0. Yes, Nick did join me with that England game, Mike, and I'm not surprised Nick joined me with that. That was absolutely boring. 2-0 the scoreline for Switzerland against Italy. Mike, next game you're on, and I'm sorry to say you've been doing it with Paul, so I'm sorry to say it to Paul as well, but I hope that you, Mike, get a 0-0 in your next game. Sorry, Paul, he's on with you next. As a shot comes in and over the bar, and that was wayward from Gianluca Scamacca. Yeah, but Mike, I hope you and Paul have a 0-0 to commentate on tomorrow now. Not tomorrow, I mean Monday. As there's a substitution here. Serio for Switzerland is about to come on. And coming off is Endoy. This is Serio about to come on. And Embolo coming off as well with Dua. Also coming on here. Yeah, Mike. And Mike, have you noticed something? In the games that Italy, most of the games that Italy have played, they have conceded the first goal in everything in the games that they've played. Did you know that, Mike? They've always been behind in this tournament. They've never took the lead in this tournament, and that may be a problem of why, as it stands, they're not progressing and not starting on the front foot. They've sat back and allowed the opposition onto them of Italy. And yes, Mike, I know that we complain about England sitting on a lead. But it's better to score first than having to chase the game, Mike, which is what Italy have to do most games. But it's better to score first and put the pressure on your opponents, as Bastoni trying to keep the ball in play. Watches it go behind for a corner kick to Switzerland. Can the Swiss get a third? And if they do, I'm hoping to, in the next day or two, or one day next week, I'm hoping to see if we can buy a Swiss roll to have some. As a corner comes in, as that's the end corner towards the penalty, a shot comes in and over the ball from Mimo Freuler after Serio's ball in, and Freuler lashing at it and he's going eye wide and not so handsome. It remains Switzerland 2, Italy 0. Yourself was spinning, guiding you through the action. We're live on the commentary 2, JB Sports and Focus on Football, and also my personal Twitch channel, @RussBVenom_92 as well. Thank you very much for choosing us as your man to bring you the game today. Man says, you and Swiss roll, delicious. Yes, man, they are. And it's a free kick. So we should go on quickly, and they need to go on very quickly. So we've only got 11 minutes to go until plus stoppages until the end of the 90th minute. 11 minutes plus stoppages to the end of the game. So I'll probably say they've got around 14, maybe 15 minutes, because there'll be about 3 minutes added on in the second half as Switzerland trying to get through there. And that's a good play that in the end by the fellow substitute Dua there, trying to cause a few problems for the Italians back there. I know, Mike. I've got no Swiss rolls in though. But it remains 2-0 to Switzerland. Freuler on 37 minutes. Vargas on 46 minutes in this game. The difference Now you're talking, Mike. Danish pastry. Ooh, yum, yum, yum. It is a brilliant bit of control by the substitute. Lakina in towards a penalty. Looking for Tegui, who can't get there and he's cleared away. Italy will come again with the substitute Lorenzo Pellegrini on the booking, remember? And Pellegrini is watching on here as they try and come forward. Do it to Liz. He's out towards Zakugini. He's down for a corner. Good defensive work there by Fabian Shaw, who got back and did excellent defensive work. We're Switzerland 2, Italy 0. In this game. Goes up there, the Swiss fans are making a lot of noise at this moment in time. The Italians are quiet. Not very often you expect people to say that, but it's true. Mike says he loves the Danish as well. Danish pastry. Mike, do you remember our friend who we used to listen to when we did his music shows over on a different platform? The one who did i5 Radio. When he called Danish or Dinesh, something along those lines, as they head away from the Kanji, falls at the feet of the number 20, Dinesh. That's it, Mike. But for Gurley, who can't keep the ball for Italy, they will come away this time. Switzerland, and it's a wonderful ball and wonderful run here by the substituting. Looking number 14, there's Zubar. Gets the ball back inside the penalty. Zubar! Across the face of goal, and somehow there was no one in a red shirt there gambling. And that should be put in the back of the net. Great work. In behind Darmian. Giovanni Di Lorenzo. And that really should be 2-0. It should be 3-0 if someone was gambling there. Now we used to call him DJ Danish. If you remember, instead of Dinesh. So they do. I'd say this throwing for Switzerland as they will look to come forward. The ball into the substitute doer goes down, and it will be a goal kick to Italy as they will go with possession, and they have done. It remains 2-0 here to Switzerland. Against Italy, very shortly I'll be naming my player of the match. If you want to give us who you think would be player of the match, you can do so. I'm still thinking about mine as the ball was a penalty header across goal, and Fabian Shaw clears it away. Up into there, there's Freuler who flicks the ball on, and he's back with the Italians again. Bastoni gets the ball to Pellegrini. Now out wide from the number 21, the goalie, into the path of Chiesa. Chiesa attacks the penalty area, crossing deep to the back post, headed away. It breaks now to the path of Zacchini. Zacchini is a penalty area. Will he land a Pisciotti? No. He lands a Pisciotti over from Lorenzo Pellegrini. And that was so unlucky there from Pellegrini. We just got it all wrong. And the Swiss fans behind that goal enjoyed that one. Swiss 2, Italy 0. The player of the match is coming up shortly. Give us your nomination for player of the match today, if you want to. and I'll see if I agree with who you're going for, and if not, that doesn't matter. But I can tell you that Switzerland still lead by 2-0, and against Italy. And Mike, did you know something? Today, as my past few commentaries I've done, today is the one that's not been goals at half time. As here is a substitution for Italy coming off is Fagoli to be replaced by Frattesi. And the reigning champions are less than 4 minutes plus stoppage time from going out of the European Championships, unless somehow they can turn this game around and get back into it. The ball in towards the penalty area to go in and away here. Can the Swiss get the ball away? They can only as far as Mancini, though, as he will pull the ball back forward from by Bastoni. Headed away by Rodriguez. Headed down by Giovanni Di Lorenzo. Let me put my teeth back in. As a cross comes in towards a bad person. Pierce round ball in there from Italy. Nothing given. Italy wants a penalty in there. The referee says no. Play continues. We'll wait until see if VAR gets involved, and if not, and he's saying no penalty, come off his head. We've seen the signal there towards the Italians because they just stopped the play at the moment, and one of the players are just asking him how come we can't be a penalty, so just explaining a bit more detail. The referee said, the VAR looked at this and he come off his head. I'm not sure it did come off his head though. I don't know what you'll think about that if you're listening, guys. Switzerland 2, Italy 0 if you're just tuning into us. If Freuler and Vargas on target with the goals in this game. And very shortly, we'll announce your player of the match. And what a game is. This is well worked. Good crossing towards the penalty area. He bounces all the way through. And he goes out of play for a throw-in. In the end, it remains Switzerland 2, Italy 0. In this game, and Switzerland will look going forward. What can the Swiss do here now, as they will try and cause a few problems here and try and do a few problems. Balls played forward, ends up and away. There's a free kick here, foul from Pellegrini, went through the back of the number 26 rider, who's down. Remains down as rider, and while he's down, it gives me a chance to announce our player of the match. Sponsored by Conscious Services. He goes to Switzerland's captain, Granit Xhaka. Fantastic display in the midfield from the captain, and he's looked solid, helped him out, and helped them when they really needed some help in that midfield. So Granit Xhaka is our player of the match today, sponsored by Commentary Services. Russ Vernon guiding you through this action this afternoon. Let us know down below in the comments, or in the live comments, or below after you've listened back to whether you think Granit Xhaka is worthy of the player of the match. 89 minutes on the clock. Switzerland 2, Italy 0. If you just tune into us here on the commentary of Switzerland, we'll try and come forward again here. Here's the substitute Zubar. Loves to keep on the possession, and he's got Granit Xhaka, the player of the match. They're coming forward. Xhaka, how wide it goes to Abishai. Good bit of footwork here from Italy. They've got the ball. Xhaka keeps on the possession and gets the ball out to Abishai. Who's out this time? Does Abishai? Italy will try and come away with Chiesa charging forward. Federico Chiesa. Good run forward here. And he does really, really well here in keeping hold of possession. And knocking the ball around well here. And we enter 2 minutes of stoppage time at the end of this game here. And Italy have got 2 minutes to find 2 goals to save their European Championships for 2024, or the holders of the competition are out of this competition. Switzerland lead by 2-0. Can the Swiss hold on? We don't need extra time in this game just yet. The game is not over. What a game this has been. Russ Vernon guiding you through this game today, keeping you up to date with what is happening in this match. Switzerland 2-0 up, goals in each half. Freuler and Vargas with the goals on 37 and 46 minutes respectively is the scoreline tonight for Switzerland, who lead 2-0 against Italy. Italy are heading out of the competition in what is going to be Shocker's substitution here for Switzerland. And Michel Aebischer is about to be replaced here now, and on in his place is number 11, Renato Stefan. Renato Stefan. Sturridge, who will take this long down for over 90 seconds gone of the 2 added minutes. We've got less than 30 seconds to go now. What can Switzerland do here? They will look to keep hold of the ball and knock out Italy. Xhaka does well here. Granit Xhaka, the player of the match. Rodriguez. Back all the way it goes to Sommer. Shah. Long ball forward. William Bolo's there. And it's all over. Italy have been knocked out. The European champions have been knocked out of the round of 16 stage. Goal in the face-off of Remo Freuler. Well taken goal after a cross from the left-hand side, found him inside the penalty area. But then a stunning goal at the start of the second half through Ruben Vargas has paid to Italy's tenure in Euro 2024. The owners bow out of the round of 16 stage, and Italy are going home. This time, it will not be coming to Rome. As Chiellini said in the last Euros, he's coming Rome instead of coming home when they beat England in the final. This time, it will not be coming Rome because Italy are being knocked out of the European Championships. Goals in the first half from Memo Freuler and a stunning goal at the start of the second half from Ruben Vargas has seen Switzerland dump out holders Italy. Full time in this game is finished. Switzerland 2, Italy 0. Right then, what a story. Already one of the big hitters, Italy out of the competition. So England know that if they get through against Slovakia tomorrow, they will play Switzerland in the next round. Bigger to on England's side of the draw. England could have faced them in the next round. They will not be doing that. Yes, you messed up the words there. It's not coming Rome, but it could be coming home. What Media Radio Jingles and Gaming was wanting to say there. Well, what a story. Remo Freuler and Ruben Vargas, the heroes, as Switzerland knock out Italy. And England will know that if they get through to the next round, they will play the Swiss. On behalf of myself, Russ Vernon, and everyone here at the commentary over, thank you very much for listening to us today. Mike, really do appreciate that, mate. Thank you very much for listening. Really do appreciate that. To everybody else listening, if Haley and Harry, if you listened, thank you very much as well. Also, Paul James, thank you very much for listening as well. Media Radio, Jingles and Gaming, thank you very much as well. The Swiss players are going over to their fans now. But for myself, Russ Vernon, and the team here at the commentary hub, thank you very much for listening. We will see you in an hour's time when Paul James takes over the microphone from me and describes Germany against Denmark. For myself, Russ Vernon, thank you very much for listening. And one final thing for me to say, on behalf of everyone in the commentary hub, good luck to Paul tonight, and also good luck to Clive Tilsley in his future endeavours as he leaves ITV after the Germany game tonight. But from myself, Russ Vernon, and the rest of the team in the comment shop, thank you very much for listening to this coverage. Good luck to Paul later. Can Denmark do what Switzerland have just done and knock out Germany? Let's wait and find out in the company of Paul James in about an hour's time. Well, until then, thank you very much for listening. We'll see you very soon. Take care. It's goodbye for now.